fourth reason is that awful color. It's expected of a bride to select her favorite color that expresses her personality as part of the color palette when choosing color or different color combinations for your bridesmaid outfits. Keep in mind that almost every color has positive as well as negative characteristics, and that there are certain colors of bridesmaid dresses that almost never look good, so be careful. Pink. Pink is a sweet color, but if it's too bright, like fuchsia, it's absolutely blinding, and overdoing it makes the entire wedding look too female, which right away jeopardizes the idea of a female-male union of soul. It makes the wedding look like a childhood princess fantasy. And ladies, I hate to break it to you, but your wedding is not only your day, but your fiancé's as well. So consider purple, the color of royalty, or lavender. I always say purple is the new pink. Or if you must do pink, consider pale or more pastel or vintage pink, not the sugary bubblegum pink. Dirt brown. Any dark shade of brown, chocolate brown, dried leaf brown, brings on the same effect of dullness. It does not reflect the light feel of the wedding day. It gives a sense of heaviness and carries with its dark appeal. And that is not a good start to have, especially if it's the rest of your life you're dealing with. It's also a difficult color to work with for tuxedos, because most tuxedos are black, like in this picture. But as you can see, it looks like a heavy combo, even for a winter wedding. I'm not a fan of black and brown together. So consider alternatives like dark blue. Looks great in pictures, deep enough to be easy on the eye, mysterious, manly enough, easy to accessorize and mix and match. You can do the same with black, but if you do choose a black dress, avoid the gothic look and add a touch of color. For example, bright shoes, which are a hot trend for 2012. Although it's believed that dark green is one of the dress colors that works for many people, hunter green and other dull shades of green are not easy to pull off, as they have a gloomy feel to them. I would avoid this color, but if you must, complement it with brighter and softer colored accents, like light purple and white flowers, maybe even a hint of pink. Light toffee or camel color is another color that looks a bit like the color of baby's diaper surprise, and I prefer to avoid it because it doesn't look good against many skin tones. And even though it looks quite neutral, it needs a pop of color in order for it not to wash out the entire wedding party. Red would be a nice accent color for it. Way too many shades of the same color. In these examples, it looks like the bride let her bridesmaids pick their dresses as long as they were in the same family of color, in this case brown or green. While I'm sure her bridesmaids appreciated the flexibility and individuality of their dress choices, the overall look is way too busy and unorganized. There's nothing wrong with doing several shades of the same color. However, the unifying factor should be the tone of the shade, warm or cold, and the brightness level. Floral mess. Many brides nowadays are fond of the vintage style wedding. Ladies, please remember that busy and overwhelming tablecloth floral patterns are not a good idea for a vintage look. There are many other less eye-popping ways to create that nostalgic, romantic feeling with softer pastel tones and some floral accents, but not in the crazy I love to garden type of patterns. If you are set on floral, consider diluting it with some bridesmaids wearing plain colored dresses. Now moving on to the reason number 5, and it's the wrong length. While traditionally the length of bridesmaid dresses was supposed to match the length of the wedding gown, times have changed and we now see a lot of shorter dresses or even mix and matched options. A floor length is the safest bet. Depending on who is bigger or smaller, the same hemline would not look good on everyone, so consider the floor length. If you do go with a shorter option, stay away from the mid-ankle length unless your dress is longer on one side and shorter on the other, for example in the front. Mid-ankle length is not flattering and is sort of grandma-ish, to be honest. Be careful when going for knee length. Your bridesmaids' heights might be different, so ensure that the hemline looks clean on everyone standing together. In this example, The girl in the very middle is very tall, but her dress is above her knee and it looks odd along with the rest of the girls. Finally, you probably never thought of this, but not everyone has great legs, so when deciding on short or long dresses, keep in mind that some of your bridesmaids may not look good in something that makes their legs look like toothpicks. Moving to the final reason number 6, ugly fabric. Most bridesmaid dresses are made out of thick bridal satin or cheaper shiny polyester, which gives the dresses that exact "oh, it's a bridesmaid dress" look. But shiny does not mean dressier or more chic. In fact, certain colors look even worse in the shiny polyester. I myself am a huge fan of 100% silk as it's breathable and it folds so nicely and elegantly. But 100% silk is quite expensive, but there are alternatives. Thinner silky satin looks quite similar to 100% silk. It also drapes nicely and it's not as shiny as a thicker shiny polyester. Go for alternative fabrics. Don't limit yourself with chiffon, taffeta, or cheap polyester fabric. If you can't stretch the budget, try 100% silk. If not, stretchy nylon or stretchy satin or some cotton blend. Add some elegant lace or even mix and match. So there you have it. Just a few thoughts and ideas on how to spot and avoid potentially ugly bridesmaid dresses. And dear ladies, you might have looked at the examples presented in this video and said, hey, this one's not that bad. My goal is not to present you with not that bad wedding ideas, but to bring that wow factor to your special day. What we often forget is that everyone will remember your wedding from every angle, sort of like an all-inclusive package. When people attend weddings, they usually rate their experience in various categories versus just the bride's gown. Food, entertainment, decor, choice of color, bridesmaid dresses. That is why, from the point of view of having an all-round memorable and gorgeous wedding, I encourage you to take that extra bit of time and care to find those truly flattering and unique bridesmaid dresses that will not only be eye pleasers to your guests, but that will make your bridesmaids feel beautiful and proud standing next to the breathtaking bride. After all, your bridesmaids are your close friends and sisters, so let's help them love the way they look. Thanks for watching, and please check our other videos and articles at weddingwebcorner.com. We'll help you plan your special day.